to you. My name's John. Glad to have you aboard for this major event. And we are staring down a par 4 for our first hole on this one. Let's put that first drive in the fairway and take it from there. What do you say? Whoa, came on to that one. Look at that fly. And we're setting up about 120 yards out. Ooh, nice draw on this one. You had that one dialed in, didn't you? Here we go, birdie putt coming up. And you're currently sitting at 1 under for the day. All right, par 4 for the second hole. Let's see what we can do. That'll do. And this one's around 175 yards out. Well, unfortunately, we missed the green here. Okay, and this one to save the hole. And currently 1 under for the day. Wind's blowing from our backs on this one. Second shot on the third. They maybe want to dial a little backspin in here. This is a downslope that could be dangerous around the pin. Okay, we're on the green. 15 feet to the cup from here. I think this one's going to go a bit to the left. Oh, that's too bad. And here we go with the par putt. And after that one, you sit at 1 under par. And teeing this one up on the 4th. Coming through with the chip. Okay, par putt coming up. And you're 1 under for the day. All right, let's see you do your thing here. Standing on this tee, par 5, 5th hole. Let's go. Good job. go to 2 under with this putt right here. Here's an uphill putt moving to the left. Well, that putt's just going to fly right by the hole, I guess. 3 feet to go. And that putt safely in its home. That wind is blowing right to left on this hole. Setting up here with a very long putt. Oh, what do we have here? Oh. All right, give this a tap. And nice putt. Let's move on. And after that one, you currently sit at 1 under par. And here we go. 7th hole, par 5. Let's get it. Good little shot there. Okay, here's our second shot here on the 7th hole. You must be feeling lucky. Taking driver off the turf. Yeah, we'll take that. And this is your 3rd shot. Okay, 11 feet to deal with. Starts off pretty straight, I think, and then heads to the left. Looking good. And it drops for the birdie. And after that hole, you'll bring your score down to 2 under. And now the par 4 8th. Well done. And 200 yards or so to the pin. Oh, is this going to go? Let's get going. Give this a tap and we'll move on. We've brought things down to 3 under after that one. Careful out there. Wind's going left to right on this hole. And here's our second shot on the 9th. Oh, nice little chip there. Okay, you need this one if you want to save your par. And after that hole, you are at 3 under par. And here we go with the 10th hole to par 5. don't see that every day. I guess you're just going to take that driver off the fairway and be on your way. Setting up a 5-foot putt here. Good work out there today. That's your 4th birdie so far. And right now you are at 4 under par for the day. Wind's blowing right in our face on this one. Nicely done. You got some good contact there. Yeah, that'll work. Nice approach. Okay, 13 feet to the hole. Looks like this one's taking a break to the left. Oh, that was supposed to be a birdie. Well, that hole's behind us. Let's move on. 4 under par is your score at the moment. Let's see what happens here on the 12th hole. There's a good one. This looks like about 120 yards to the pin. That's safe. Here's a putt from 19 feet. And it looks like this one's going pretty hard right to left. Well, it flew right by. All right, this next putt for the par. And after that one, 4 under par. Okay, 13th hole. This one's a par 4. Yeah, that'll work. And from here, it's about 115 yards to the pin. And with this approach, you got to be careful with that downslope around the pin. This one could get away from you. Nice approach. And from 25 feet out, we got an uphill putt here, moving to the right. Looks like you got a line on this. Ooh, it's still on track. Oh, and the putt doesn't go. And right now you are at 4 under. Okay, the wind's blowing on this one, right to left. Beautiful swing. Ooh, that drive had some mustard on it. And here's shot number 2 on hole number 14. Oh my, you almost dropped that in there. And you're finding your way around this course. That's your 5th birdie of the day. That one will bring it down to 5 under. And now on to number 15. This one's a par 3. Oop, this one's drawing a little bit. All right, this is for the bird. It looks like this one's breaking to the left. All right, you did most of the work. And 4 feet to go. under for your score at the moment. Okay, I have a good tee shot here now on the 16th. And that was a drive. Wow, I can still hear the echo. This is clocking in at around 170 yards or so to the pin from here. Nice shot, another green in regulation. This one's for birdie. Ooh. Here we go, par putt. All right, now let's set our sights to the next. Okay, 5 under par after that one. And on this one, the wind is picked up. It's going left to right. That was good. And this one's about 210 from the pin. And that'll do. Grab your putter. All right, good luck here. You've got 22 feet to go. This is an uphill putt moving right to left. Yikes, that went right by. 3 feet left. Okay, 5 under par at the moment. And now for number 18, we have a par 4 on this one. Those shots are going to happen to you. And from the sand, I don't think this has enough though. This one's your third. Well, looks like you're a bit off on that approach. Oh, robbed there. Okay, here's a 4-foot putt for us. And that putt will go down and you finish your round with a bogey. All right, that's going to be a 4 under for you today. Well, I had a good time out there today. I am happy that you brought me along for the ride, and hopefully we'll see you real soon. Hello there, my name is John McCarthy, welcoming you to PGA Tour 2K25. Let's get this going. Today we are starting our round with the par 4. Let's start this round with a bang. Put that one out there in the fairway. This is about 185 yards or so to the pin. Okay, here we go. Have fun with this putt. And it looks like this is breaking pretty hard to the left. This putt's for par. Let's see what you can do. And you're at even par. Second hole, par 4. Let's knock this out there. I think I'll take that tee shot. Looks good. Okay, this one's around 170 yards out. Nicely done. You're on the green. Would it be too much to ask you to get a little closer to the pin? And this is your look at birdie. Here's a 9-foot putt. And after that one, even par is your score. Wind is picking up out here. Setting up here from the deep stuff. Well done. Back into the fairway. I like it. And this one is about 90 yards to the pin. Good luck with this. Way out here. And this one looks like it's kind of moving from the left to the right. Well, this has my attention. And it drops. Well done. Fantastic putt. You are currently sitting right at even par. Okay, stepping on to the fourth hole, we get a par 3. Great swing on that one. Well, that's all right. We'll get on the green next time. Okay, come on now. This to save your par. And you're at even par currently. Okay, tailwind blowing with us on this one. Well done. And this one is around 180 yards to the pin. Solid approach there, pin high. Okay, how's an eagle sound? Because if you sink this, you'll get one. Looks like a right to left break. Okay, time to head over to the next hole. That hole bring things down to 5 under for you. And we are on the 6th hole now. Heading a little bit to the left on the approach. There's a 13-footer. It's getting there. All right, we can get out of here with a par. And right now you are at 5 under. Okay, here we go. 7th hole is a par 5. Okay, you've got about 220 yards to go. And there's a bit of a downslope around the pin. You got to be careful of that. Drop this one for eagle. Let's do it. And here's an uphill putt. Moving to the left. Starting this one out pretty good. Continues on a great line. Oh, and the putt doesn't go. Okay, score is currently clocking in at 6 under par. And this hole, we got a tailwind to deal with. Well, this should be in the fairway. Okay, second shot here on the 8th hole. There we go. Good shot. Okay, good luck. 7 feet to go. Boom, you drop that one, and that's back-to-back birdies. 7 under par after that hole. And this caps off our front 9. We got a par 3. This one's coming around. Nice little draw. Yes, that's a good swing. All right, let's have a good second shot here on the 9th. Oh, almost got that chip to go. And just drop this on in and you'll get a par. Okay, that's 7 under par for the moment. All right, here we go on the 10th hole, par 5. Have a good drive. Great swing. Okay, this is in the light rough. This shouldn't be too bad. Whoop, that was unlucky. Oh my, that almost dropped. Good job on this one. Just a tap in for birdie. After that hole, 8 under par. The wind's picked up here, blowing right to left. Nice swing. Is that luck or skill? Obviously skill. Barely cleared that bunker, but we're on the green and we're putting. Let's see what you can do. Okay, you're starting this out to the left. I see what you're doing. Oh, come on. All right, nice 3-footer to deal with. And clocking in at 4 under par at the moment. Let's see what happens here. We got a long par 4 for this one. Nice drive, just striping it. And this shot is around 170 yards away. Okay, this is extreme putting. Hopefully you get this to go. Hopefully you get this close. I would accept just getting close on this one. All right, that'll work from that distance. All right, here is a look at our par putt. All right, let's head to the next. And after that one, you're sitting at 8 under. Okay, 13th hole. We got a par 4. Let's go. Ooh, this could be trouble. Needs to hold on to the fairway. Nice. That's going to stay in the fairway for you. I was slightly worried. Okay, this one's about 140 yards out. We're on the green with that one. Well done. Here we have a 17-foot putt. And this one looks like it's going just a touch to the left. Oh, man. Okay, here's a par putt. Okay, let's see what the next hole has for us. We got a left to right breeze on this hole. Well, this drive's looking okay. All right, here's our second shot on the 14th. Taking driver off the fairway, are you? Setting up here now for our third shot. Here's a 14-foot putt. I think this one's breaking pretty hard to the left. Oh my, wish I could have given you that one. Okay, this one is for the par. Okay, let's see what we can do on the next hole. And your score this round is currently 4 under par. Let's see what happens on the 15th hole of this course. Nice shot. That'll do. 25 feet from the cup. It looks like this one's breaking right to left. Oh, sliding by. Okay, this putt is around 6 feet out. Four under par currently. Okay, lengthy par 4 ahead of us here. It looks like we're going to be in the fairway. Okay, setting up about 180 yards out. Decent approach there. This one's about 25 feet out. Well, this one's looking good so far. This really looks good. Yes! Drops it on in there. What a putt. That's going to bring things down to 5 under par. Wind is blowing right to left on this one. Looking good off the tee. And setting up around 215 yards out. Looks like a little draw you put on this one. Well, missed the green there on that one. Oh no, not great. And for the save. And you're sitting right there at 9 under par after that hole. All right, teeing it up now on the 18th hole. This one's a par 4. That was an extreme amount of force. All right, this shot's about 150 yards out. That should do nicely. This putt's around 13 feet out. It could be a good one. And with that putt, your round comes to an end. And as this round comes to a close, it's 10 under par for you. And that's going to do it for me. My job's done. Hopefully, we'll see you again around here real soon, though. Hello there, and welcome to this event. This is no ordinary event. This is a major. Today we'll begin with a par 4 first hole. Let's drop this one in the middle of the first fairway. Take it from there. What do you say? All right, let's make the most of this. Good luck. Nothing wrong with that. And second shot here on the first. Great work there. That's a great approach. Here we go. This one for birdie. I think this one's going left to right. Ooh, that was close. And starting things off at even par. Nothing wrong with that. Hopefully we got a few birdies in our future. All right, let's go. We got a par 4 on the second hole. Nice swing. Sounded great. We've got about 120 yards to get to that pin from here. Oh, come on. Have a seat for us now. Turns out maybe you'll be on the green. Yeah, maybe you'll do that. And here you go. Birdie putt coming up here. Looks like a bit of a break in this one to the right. Looking good so far. It's still on track. And the putt goes down. Fantastic work. We've got a par 4 third hole in front of us here. Well, you put a nice swing onto that one. All right, setting up now at about 200 yards away. Setting up for our third shot. Oh my word, that almost dropped in the bucket. Okay, let's move on. And you're currently sitting at 11 under. Wind blowing left to right on this one. And second shot here on the fourth. Here we go, tapper on in, and we'll head on to the next hole. And after that one, you're sitting at 11 under. Okay, here we go. Fifth hole, par 5. Have a good drive. That sounded good. And this one's about 210 yards or so from the pin. Best of luck on this one. Got a lot of real estate to cover here. I think this putt's just breaking slightly to the right. Oh, look at this thing. Yeah, I'll take that from that distance. All right, nice tap. And after that one, 12 under par. Hole number 6. There we go. Great contact. Okay, and from the greenside bunker, let's nestle this one in nice and close. Okay, lining up an 8-foot putt. That hole will bring your score up to 1 under. Well, see if you can use the tailwind on this hole. Look at that thing go. Second shot here on the 7th. Nicely done. A little bit of draw action here. Good shot. Great chip shot there. Pure. That's pure. That shows some resilience. Birdied this one after a bogey on the last. Well done. And now I'd like to introduce you to the par 4 8th hole. Great swing. And this one's about 180 yards out. Nicely done, well judged. All right, sink this, and that'll be for birdie. Let's keep this going. That's your 4th birdie of the day. Good work out there. 13 under at the moment. And the 9th hole is a par 3. Beauty of a swing there. And just put this one in its home. It's a long way from home, but I have faith. This putt's going uphill, and I think it's going to the right as well. Zooming by the hole. 9 feet to go. And you currently sit at 3 under par. And now let's see what happens here on the 10th. Nice looking shot. Here we go. 225 yards or so away. Oof, I didn't love seeing that. All right, here we go. This one's for birdie. Nice putt, and that is for birdie number 5 on the day. We got a nice tailwind on this hole. See what you can do with that. Here's our second shot on hole number 11. 14-footer. It's breaking to the left, I think. Oh, missed the par. All right, let's get to the next. And after that one, you're sitting at 13 under par. And we're on the 12th hole. We got a par 4. And we're about, I don't know, 200 yards or so from the pin from here. That might be a bit much. On second thought, this one might play. We had the distance dialed in on that one, pin high. This one for the birdie. That was a good putt, and it drops in for birdie number 6 on the day. Got a right to left breeze on this hole. There we go. Nice contact on that one. And we've got about 150 yards to the pin from here. Nice stroke. We're on the green. And here's an 18-footer. Oh, this one's starting out okay. Yeah, it's still looking good. Oh, and it doesn't go down. And after that, let's take a look at the leaderboard and see what's going down. And after that one, 4 under par. All right, 14th hole. This one's a par 5. Let's do it. Nice swing. You must be feeling lucky. Taking driver off the turf. I'm having that. All right, drop this one in. This one for birdie. Going up the hill and to the left. Ah, no good. 3 feet to go. Well, it's just a short one, but I think it's moving to the right. And after that one, your current score, a veritable 14 under par. Here we go, on to 15. This one's a par 3. Well, that bunker's staring at us. Hopefully we don't leave it short in there. All right, staring down a birdie putt here. Oh man, this one's breaking pretty hard to the left. Right by. And this is for your par. Okay, let's head to the next. And 14 under is your score. Teeing off now in a long par 4. Ooh, there's some power into that one. And this one's about 160 yards from the pin. Ooh, nicely shaped shot coming up. Nothing wrong with that. Safely on the green. This one's clocking in at around 24 feet. This one's breaking left to right, going downhill. Oh, so close. This one's just a 3-footer. Okay, let's see what the next hole has in store for us. And right now you are at 4 under. The wind's blowing out there, right to left. Swinging like silk. And here's our second shot on the 17th. Nice. That was the club. Here's an 8-footer. You're cooking out there. 7th birdie so far. And after that hole, looks like 15 under is where you sit. Let's see what happens here on the 18th. Really nice swing. You just launched out. Who do you think you are, Bulk Brogan? All right, from the beach. Well, this approach is leaning a bit to the right. Okay, setting up here on the green side rough. Oh my goodness, you almost pulled it. Okay, this to save our par. Let's go. This one's going uphill and to the right. Well, this one's on a line. Continuing. Oh, come on, get in. Okay, let's tap this one on in and move on our way. And finishing your round with a bogey today. And at the end of this one, it'll be 14 under par for you. And with that, I must leave you. We'll see you again real soon, though, hopefully, right? Big hello to you from myself, John McCarthy. Pleased to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Spoiler alert, golf is about to happen right now. Looking forward to this final round of the event here with you, hoping for good things, sending good thoughts your way. Okay, this one's around 160 yards from the pin. Oh, yeah, that's going to do just nicely. Setting up here for the 10-foot putt. So it looks like it has a little bit of a break to the left. Oh, come on. Okay, this one for par. And after that one, currently sitting at even par. Heads up on this one. It's getting a bit windy out there. Oh my, that was spicy coming off the club face. This one's about 120 yards out. Oh, that is lovely. 4 feet left. That's going to bring it down to 1 under par. All right, third hole on this course is a par 4. Give it a go. Okay, from the rough. You'll be all right there. This putt is from around 20 feet. So far, so good. Still going. Oh, yes. That'll go down. Nicely done. And after that one, 16 under par. All right, we got an opportunity to stick it close here on the par 3 4th hole. You made good contact. Way to go out there, champ. This would be nice to get for birdie. Ooh. This one's just a 3-foot putt. Okay, safely home with that putt. And after that hole, you sit at 16 under par. Heads up, wind's going right to left on this one. Oh man, you really got a hold of that. Here's our second shot on the 5th. All right, this one for the eagle. And I think this one's breaking pretty hard right to left. Looks like he got a line on this. Still looking good. Oh, somehow it doesn't go. And after that hole, you are currently 17 under par. And now the par 3 6th hole. All right, let's go. We need a par save, and we need it now. Let's do it. And right now you are at 3 under par. And teeing up now on the 7th. Nothing wrong with that. Ooh, look at you. Putting for eagle here. And this putt is way out there. Best of luck. Hey, I'll take that from that distance. And here's what you're dealing with for a birdie. That's in there. It's your 4th birdie of the day. 18 under for the moment. Heads up, wind's blowing left to right here. That's looking nice off the tee. Setting this one up 145 yards away. Playing a little draw shot here. Good job. We're on the green. Lining this one up at 21 feet. This one's going pretty hard to the left. Ooh, easy Tiger. On this hole, we've got this left for par. And with that, we will move on to the next. Currently 18 under par. All right, par 3 here on the 9th hole. I like that. This ball's a long way from home. Let's see if you can help it get there. Oh, what do we have here? Continuing to be good. And it drops. Well done. Fantastic putt. Well, it's worth taking another look. Let's roll the tape. All right, and after that, you've brought your score down to 5 under par. All right, 10th hole here, and we have a par 5. Beautiful swing. Oh, just smashed that. And we got around 220 to go from here. Okay, here's our third shot. Here's a 6-foot putt. Oh, yeah, that'll work nicely. 2 birdies in a row for you. And the wind is picked up. We got a tailwind to deal with. Heading left. And 29 feet from the cup. Well, this one's looking okay. Still on track. Oh, and the putt won't go down. Okay, on the tee of the 12th hole, it's a par 4. Got some good contact on that one. Okay, about, I'd say 185 or so to the pin from here. Okay, that could have been worse. We're just barely in the first cut of rough. Hey, I'm liking that one. Nice chip. And you're going to need to drop this if you want to save par. Now we tee this one up on the 13th hole. So far, so good for this one. Okay, this is about 160 or so to the pin. Here we go, par putt. Let's do it. And after that one, you're at 6 under. And a heads up, we got a headwind to deal with. Just a pure swing. Good luck on your second shot here on the 14th. That's bold, using the driver off the fairway. I'll take it. Oh yeah, I'll approve that. And this one is around 80 yards from the pin. This one's heading for the green. Setting up here with a extremely long putt. This one's going uphill and going to the right. Ooh, flying by the hole. And you've got this left over for par. And you are looking at a 6 under at the moment. And here is the par 3 15th. Oh yes, and that is why you are in the lead. And 22 feet from the cup. This one seems to be tilting left to right. Oh no, it's right by the hole. And for the par. All right, that putt will go. And teeing off now on a long par 4. Oh, effortlessly done. Nice swing. Okay, second shot here on the 16th. This one's drawing. This putt is about 26 feet from the cup. And this one's, I think, going left to right. Oh, man. Hopefully the comeback isn't too bad for you. And after that one, you're at 6 under. And you're working with the tailwind on this hole. Nice, pure swing. Great stuff. All right, this shot's around 165 yards from the pin. And that approach was a bit wayward. Still want to save that par. This is the time to do it. You need this to go. And now to number 18. This one's a par 4. Oh dear, look at that go. This one's about 145 yards away. And if you're not careful, this approach could get away from you. Bit of a down slope there. Okay, on the green safely. And for a final score of 64 on the day. I think this one's moving to the right. Oh, almost in there. Just 4 feet left on this one. Okay, ending your round with a par putt. Well done. All right, this one's done, and you've wound up at a respectable 6 under par. All right, that's it for me. Hopefully we'll see you real soon. I had a lot of fun out there today.